Hello and good morning. Welcome to this challenge of 5 days of waking up at 5 a.m. I'm probably gonna come back and talk to you when I can speak a little bit better. Shall we try this again? I still can't speak very well. I think I need coffee. I never really talk this early in the morning. It's my roommate's bike. I don't know why it's inside the house. But that's it. That's not usually there. I'm gonna make a to-do list and then I'm going to start finishing up editing a video. But first I'm gonna ice roll my face. One day we'll do a side-by-side and see if it actually makes any difference. Got my coffee. Everything's a little bit better. I am going to start editing a different video. Obviously. I feel like I can't talk any louder because my roommate's still asleep. Cheers! Actually, check out my mug. It has a bunch of art from, like, what's this? 1500 BCE to, and it goes all the way to 2000. I think it's pretty cool. I am already feeling pretty good. It's 6:30 now. I've planned my day a little bit and I've started editing. Editing is actually really fun. I feel like I always used to hate it. I guess it just depends on what you're working on. It also is after you get past the first phase of going through all the footage. Then it gets a little bit of fun because then you can get creative. It's finally brightening up outside, which is exciting. It is a little bit past 7 a.m. I've gotten some good progress done in this video. I have to work at my yoga studio this morning, so I'm gonna walk there in a little bit. So I'm feeling the editing grind. I'm gonna keep on editing for a little bit. Now that I have had my coffee, I'm so much better. Anyway, I'm still editing. I had to move to my bedroom because my laptop was about to die. It is now 8 a.m. and we are making progress. On the topic of waking up early, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I've gotten a bunch of things done already this morning, which is pretty cool. We'll see how I feel like midday. It is time to go work at my yoga studio for a little bit. Okay, we are back from the yoga studio. I'm feeling much more awake. If you couldn't tell, I'm pretty sure I was whisper mumbling all morning. So I went to the yoga studio, did my 2-hour weekly shift, which is something that my yoga studio does. They do this work trade program where you can work at the studio for 2 hours a week and get free yoga there all the time. So I think that's a pretty good deal. And I've started to take advantage of it since I have all this extra free time due to the film industry crumbling. I guess if you're new, I mentioned in my first video, but I usually work in the film and TV industry. I currently work in the props department. If you also didn't know, there's a strike happening in 2 different unions. The writers are on strike, the actors are on strike, so all production has now halted. So with that spare time, I said, why not record myself waking up at 5 a.m. half asleep? I wanted to do this waking up at 5 a.m. every day for a week challenge because I really love waking up early in general. As long as I go to bed early enough, like I need to get a decent amount of sleep. I like to try to wake up by like 6. I feel like by the time I get going, it's already starting to get light outside, and I really like existing in the dark. We'll see if I can do that every day this week. I really hope so. Obviously, I don't have any major factors that will get in the way, like working 12 hours a day on set. I'll check back in a little bit later, mid to late afternoon or something, on how I'm feeling. For now, I'm gonna go back to editing. I guess this is the life of being new at YouTube. I had recorded a clip for the end of today, Monday. It's actually Tuesday when I'm saying this because I just accidentally deleted it. I don't know why. I was literally just clicking through on my camera and I went click, click, delete, and then I was like, why did I do that? So that was pretty sad. I remember what I was saying at the end of the day. It was about 7:30 and I was feeling tired, which I think is pretty reasonable for 14 and a half hours into the day. So I was feeling a little tired by then. So I was gonna start winding down, going to bed, and hopefully I can wake up again tomorrow. Good morning. It's Tuesday and it's 5 a.m. It was definitely easier to get up today than yesterday because I went to bed at a better time today. Imagine that. It's Tuesday morning. It was easier to get up this morning than yesterday. I think because I went to bed at a more reasonable time last night than I did the night before. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done this morning and then I'm gonna go to yoga. But yeah, so far feeling fine, and I'll check back in a little while. I was needing some coffee. I'm honestly not sure if that was I've been staring at my computer and doing that is making me tired, or if I just already am getting tired at 6:50 a.m. I really like existing when it's dark, but I prefer to do it in the morning. I don't love staying up late into the night to do work because I get tired. I'm more of a sleepy girl at night. And when I get sleepy, I just pass out. So if I think I'm gonna stay up and finish something or work on something, that's usually not the case. I usually will just fall asleep wherever I am. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. It's time to go to yoga, and I'm feeling good. The coffee helped. I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, I don't think I've checked in since yoga. I went to yoga, which was great, divine. Then I went and met my friend Lily for coffee, and then we both ended up going to Trader Joe's. So I figured throw a little Trader Joe's haul in here. Why not? This is kind of just not a full grocery haul, but some things that I needed. We've got some salad mix, frozen broccoli, an avocado. I got some of my favorite plantain chips because I got a new dip, which seemed really fun. This is an everything and the elote Greek style yogurt dip. I have their elote seasoning, which I really enjoy. Thought the dip could be fun. And then I thought the plantain chips would probably be good with this type of dip. They have these cute little cat treats, and I couldn't resist trying to give one to Peanut. Oh, here he comes. And this is my roommate's cat, Peter. There are 2 cats that live here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They don't want it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're leaving it. Neither of you want the treat. Did you see that? That treat just got rejected. A Trader Joe's cat treat review. Apparently, these guys at least don't want it. And they usually eat treats. They're not usually picky about treats. But the package was so cute. It was only like $2, so you know. Some cheese. Oh, frozen hash browns. And it's literally just potatoes. They don't have anything else in it. Sweet Italian style chicken sausage. I'll probably freeze the chicken sausage and make this ground chicken soon. Sorry if you don't like to look at raw meat. I get it. My main fun thing were these lemon baton wafer cookie. I've been feeling great energy-wise. I really like waking up at 5 a.m. Sometimes talking about waking up early, as silly as all of this can be, but it can make people feel bad about themselves sometimes. Like when you see someone waking up and being so productive and all of that. And I don't want anyone to feel that way from watching this. I'm trying to wake up earlier throughout this week and see how I like it and if I want to try to sustain something like that. This is just a little bit of an experiment. If you do feel inspired, called to try it, I'd encourage it because so far I like it. But just the main thing, like just allow yourself a solid bedtime. We're beautiful little creatures and we need our sleep. We need our sleep. I'm gonna put away the groceries. I'll check back in later and let you know how I'm feeling. Okay, it is 8:42 p.m. and I'm about to get ready for bed. I felt just as good as yesterday. It was easier to get up this morning than it was yesterday morning. It also kind of makes the day fly by even more, I think, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm excited to hopefully keep this up throughout the rest of the week. Hopefully I wake up on time again tomorrow, and I'm gonna get to bed. See you tomorrow. I'm really tired today. Hello, it's Wednesday. I'm feeling really tired today. I did still get up. This one's on me. I didn't go to bed as early as I could have. I'm tired today. I think that if I wasn't doing this little challenge, I definitely would have gone back to sleep for like an hour. But we're just gonna truck on through, and if I need to take a nap later, then I'll take a nap. It's okay. I'm glad that I still got up. It's time to do some work. Okay, it is 8 a.m. I'm feeling more awake now. I'm out of that early morning rut. We've got some stuff to do, so I'm gonna head out and I'll see you guys later. Okay, I have honestly been so tired today. I've been so sleepy. It is 6:45. I feel like I'm finally coming out of the grogginess a little bit, but not much. It's still very much so there. I think it's really just because I did not go to bed early enough last night. Wednesday. A little bit boring, I guess. Sorry, Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I feel better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday when I got up, I couldn't even completely open my eyes as I was walking. I was like, okay, let's get the day started. I am about to head out, go to yoga. You know the drill. I'm back from yoga. I showered, I cleaned myself up, and I feel great. Even though I'm waking up early, I don't really have a morning routine. I have a few things that I like to do every morning or most mornings, but it doesn't even always happen. Anytime I've seen like morning routine videos, it kind of stresses me out a little bit. Especially like timing things in such specific amounts of time of like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I've just come to figure out what works for me as of right now in life. And I know that I like to wake up and go to the sunroom. I'm lucky enough to live in a place that has a sunroom right now. And that is my favorite room. It's just such a fun, magical little room. That's really all my morning routine is waking up and going to the sunroom because I love the sunroom so much. And again, I'm not working a traditional everyday job right now. So that is why I do have the time in the morning to wake up and go get some relaxing time in the sunroom, because when I am working in film, if you're working on set, you definitely don't have a guaranteed schedule every day of the week at all. You find out when you're working like the day before, the night before, when you finish working that day. So it has been really nice the past couple of months to been able to kind of have a little something to ground myself. I really hope that I can find a way to implement this kind of waking up a little bit earlier than I need to so that I can center myself, because it does feel really good to have like some extra time to yourself before you need to get ready to do anything. But that being said, it can be so hard because usually you'll start a week, if you're working on set, having a call time of like 5 or 6 a.m. on like Monday, and then you know you on average are working a 12-hour day, and then your call time gets pushed every day throughout the week. For the most part, on an average week, on an average film set, throughout the week, you'll have started your week at like 6 a.m. And then Thursday and Friday are often, you'll have a call time of like 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, I didn't mean to start talking about the film industry. Your schedule can be so unpredictable working in film. I would like to be able to implement something where I wake up a little bit earlier to center myself before work, and I think if I really try, I can figure that out. But at the same time, I have to be understanding with myself because that can be really hard, especially when you're working on set. I just went off on a pretty irrelevant tangent, but I am feeling so much better than yesterday. So much better. Imagine getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is so good for you. It is time for me to make something to eat, I think, for sure. Check back in with you guys later. So it is almost 6:30 p.m. I once again am feeling great. I guess not once again, because yesterday I was pretty tired. And whoa, no, oh dear. One last day of this 5 a.m. little challenge. I also can't get over this bike inside. I think it's pretty funny. This is my new decoration. I have really been enjoying the like extra amount of time that I feel I get when I wake up at 5 a.m. versus like 5:30 or 6. Like even just that 30 minutes or hour like really makes a difference. I just really like feeling like I'm awake before the rest of the world, even though there's plenty of people out there that wake up at like 4 a.m. I remember in college I had this music theory professor that like my first semester of college, he was telling us, and we had this class at 8 a.m. This was an 8 a.m. class, and he was telling us that he would wake up at least by 4 every day, and he would like compose some music at 4 and like do whatever else he did in the morning. Oh, he would go on runs. He would run and like compose music, study the chord progressions that he was doing or whatever. And then he would come to class and teach us. That guy was ready to go at 8 a.m. every day for class. Everyone else was half asleep in their chairs, and he was the most energetic 8 a.m. professor ever. And I guess that was why. And his brain was also just so turned on and ready for class. Like his brain, he like had that switch flipped, ready to go. And I guess that makes sense. I guess that's why. It was his 4 a.m. wake ups and everything he did to like activate his brain before coming to teach us college students. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner and start settling down for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Friday. We made it. I actually didn't really wake up till like 5:15 today. Like I was kind of a little subconsciously hitting snooze. So that's my little confession, but I think it's still fine. I think it's still close enough. I'm a little tired, but not too bad. Good morning. I'm a little slow moving this morning, but I'm not that sleepy. I'm just moving a little slow, but that's okay. I find it so difficult to sit anywhere but the couch when I come in the sunroom in the mornings. We're going straight to the couch. We're staying in the comfy vibes. Oh my gosh. Also, I had propagated this part of a plant that I have a couple months ago. Planted it a few weeks ago. It has another baby coming in. Look. You see that? That's exciting. I love watching new leaves grow. It's so crazy and fun. I'm gonna open up my computer and see what needs to be done today. Okay, you know the drill. It's time for yoga. I'll see y'all later when I get back. 5 a.m. is awesome. 5 a.m. is great. I'm literally loving this. Hello and welcome back. It seems as though our 5 days of waking up at 5 a.m. challenge is coming to a bit of an end. Update on today, it is 5:51 p.m. and I am starting to feel a little tired. But I don't really have anything that I need to do tonight, so that's cool. I'll get to relax anyway. We have a visitor. I feel like every now and then it does sometimes feel good to challenge yourself a little bit, to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. We just have to challenge ourselves sometimes, right, Peanut? Right, Peanut? Okay, I let him go. I just wanted to do something to challenge myself a little bit, get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and just do something that also would get my day off to a hopefully good start. And for me, this really worked. I personally already know that I really like to wake up early and be awake and doing things while it's still dark outside and like while no one else is up and it just feels like the whole world is quiet. Like I really love that feeling. So giving myself that extra little amount of time in the mornings this week has felt really, really good. I know there's a lot of people that really enjoy staying up late because they feel like that's when they're the most like motivated and creative. And I definitely have had those spurts of energy before late at night, but usually I get so sleepy late at night. But if I just get up and get out of bed in the morning, then everything's all good and I am usually my most creative self. I just think that it can be so beneficial to challenge ourselves to do things that are out of our comfort zones sometimes, because I know that I personally like to stay in my comfort zone, consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously. I really enjoy doing things that are familiar, doing things that I know I like, doing things that I've done before. I don't know if that's the Taurus in me. I think that's a pretty Taurus trait, is not enjoying change and stuff like that. I'm a Taurus. I think that a lot of humans in general are like this as well, and so I think that anytime we challenge ourselves to do something that is a little bit out of our comfort zone, then that is just an opportunity for us to grow and expand and become better versions of ourselves. Not that waking up earlier is literally going to change your life, but maybe it's the first step. I had fun this week waking up a little bit earlier. I think that for the foreseeable future, I'm going to try to wake up at 9 a.m. 5 a.m., not 9 a.m. Thank you for joining me for a whole week-long challenge. I personally had a really good time. I feel great, and I am proud of myself for doing something that is a little bit uncomfortable. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon.